Good morning, cupcakes. It is a beautiful morning here at Alden Dock. I hope your day is going better than mine because I forgot the thing that I need to do in order to make sure.
Landing gear retracted.
So yeah, there's a thing I need to do to actually get the pinky button on my joystick to be working. Anyway, it's not causing me a lot of joy, you know. I'm just saying, I have to do that. I don't know why that is an issue. So today we are gonna be getting a new ship. So the normal advice is that you go with a Cobra Mark III. It's a good all-around ship. However, the Viper Mark IV is a tank. Its shield strength, its hull strength relative to the Cobra Mark III is just off the charts. Thrusters 4A. You always want to get the best thrusters if you're going for a combat build. And of course, 4A frame shift drive. Anyway, so collect your Olympic controller. Because we're going to be wanting to collect the things that we shoot out of the dudes. Dudes drop when they die. Shield generator. We are going with a 4C bi-weave shield generator. So the benefit of going with bi-weave shield generators... So the shields aren't as good. They don't... But they recharge much faster. Which is kind of what we want when we're going to be like in a combat zone for a while. We want a high capacity cargo rack to be able to carry around a lot of limpets. We want a good shield so we don't die. And we need a good limpet controller. And so, yeah, and this one can't have a fuel scoop, so that's 41. Well, no, hey, hold on a second.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's go ahead and see, because that looks promising. Where's the orbital plane? Go. This way. There we go. What is this? Degraded emissions. Okay, no. Actually, yeah, what am I thinking of? The gas giants would be out there further away from the sun. There we go. There we go. That was interesting. There we go. There we go. So you see those little radio wave looking things? Those are things that we have yet to do. Right here is where Earth-like worlds would be. Those are the ones that are worth the most. So high metal content worlds, those can sometimes be valuable. If they're candidates for terraforming. Non-terraformable discovered. So by the way, you'll notice up in the upper right, all those resources, that right... Oh. No, the other one, I guess it was. So this 8E one has a lot of phosphorus, and we're actually going to need that. We might want to come back here at some point. So, see, 100%. And now, still nothing. So yeah, that... Okay. But, oops, no, what am I doing? Let me go ahead and show you on the system map. So now we have like a whole bunch of information. So if we wanted to go and we wanted to land on one of these and like... let me go ahead and see. I believe it's planetary information. Yeah. So we can see that this place has a lot of phosphorus. And that's good for us if we want to go there for farming phosphorus for our frame shift drive. Anyway, let's see, are these... I can't remember what is the terraformable. The little half circle around means it's landable. The bubble means it has an atmosphere. I don't remember how to check and see if it's terraforming. It's terraforming candidate. But you can see people have already mapped these, so you won't get anything special about that. First footfall. People have. Oh, nobody's landed here. We could land here, have our name put down as the first footfall of this planet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. We'll, go ahead. I mean, I don't see there being much reason for anyone to be on this planet, which is probably why nobody has set foot on this planet. But whoops. I always gotta remember to be careful of those thrusters. The vertical thrusters, especially if I've been firing them for a while. Ooh, boy. The temperature information. First footfall confirmed. Unsafe temperatures. Ooh, boy. Gravity 0.53. Temperature 619 Kelvin. Ooh, boy. That is a spicy meatball. For those that don't know, Kelvin is Celsius plus 273. So you just subtract 273 from that and you'll find the Celsius, so it's dangerously high temperature detected. Yeah. That first footfall by Rain Man Plays. So that's pretty nice, I think. I mean, we could step foot on those. No, wait, no, we can't, actually. That's right, the half circle thing. So yeah, there's actually quite a few planets. What? Oh my god, this is a moon? With rings. That's crazy! I didn't know that that was a thing! I didn't know there could be... I didn't know that moons could have rings. Hey, remember when we were, we got this ship so we could shoot people in their cockpit? Yeah. That was a thing. That was a thing an hour ago. Just having too much fun, you know, scanning places. Our being the first to land on a particular planet. So, you may be wondering, why are we going to a resource extraction site with a combat ship? Well, that is because this is where we will find a lot of pirates, and in the low and high resource extraction sites, we'll find also a lot of police that will help keep us safe while we do some chip damage and basically get all the credit for limpets are going to so if you target something when you release your limpets, then they're gonna go out, they're gonna grab it, they're gonna come back, and then they're gonna anhero themselves, which we do not want. Come on. Okay, that's quite enough chaff, thank you very much. So, like, we tapped him. We tapped him, and we still get credit for the kill. Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like people, you don't need to be farming in this game. I'm going around. I'm shooting dudes. You know, I do infiltration missions if I want materials for my suit. You don't need to be farming, but people do it, and then they wonder why they aren't having fun. Do the things that you find to be fun. You know? If you're wanting, like, materials like we are, I want chemical processors. This is a way to get chemical processors. It's not as efficient as, you know, shooting dudes in the cockpit in an anarchy system. But, so? Right.
Target destroyed. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
The last two.
Programming limpet drone.
Go and gather all of this. What do we got? More chemical processors, precipitated alloys, shielding sensors, shield emitters, galvanizing alloys. So the thing is, like, we don't need these materials right now. But we're still going to be able to use them in the future for future. So she is in the Deciate system. What'd I tell you? You fulfilled your initial contract by providing a unit of meta-alloys. Let me tell you about meta-alloys. So there's some system that's like over here somewhere. And it's the only system that sells meta-alloys. It's the only one. There's one. And you go there, it's a planetary base that sells them. I think we passed it. I was too busy paying it and talking about this stuff. Oh, no. Anyway, it's a planetary base, which, you know, is a pain to land on. These docks are so much easier. And it sells one. You finally land there, it sells one. But one is all you need. However, before, the last time I did this, I grabbed the metal alloy from that base, I made the trek, and it was gone. And what had happened is I had gone near a brown dwarf. Those things, you pop out right next to them. If you do not just spin your ship around immediately, you're taking damage to your components. And the one that I took damage to was my cargo hatch. And so it fell out. The meta alloy fell out. There was another way to get the meta alloys, though. And oh my goodness, I'm so glad for this. This was added fairly recently. You know, within the past like year. And it's not specifically that, oh, you can get meta alloys in a different way. It's other things, but yeah, that's one of the ways that you can get meta alloys.
Landing complete. Solid approach. What can we do for you, Commander?
Meta alloys. There's 6,370 meta alloys here, so yeah, if you need meta alloys, I guess sell meta A. What? Oh look, they even shown the price. So yeah, this one. This is the good one.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
There we go. Now we have access to it. So you can see she's got access to engines, FSD, power plants, and sensors. That's actually... But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to get increased FSD range. And see, for the first... until you get to grade 5 access, you don't want to use the pinned blueprints. You want to... you want to get her to actually... We could do the second one. We can skip right to it, and that will just complete that circle. However, just for the extra experience for grade access, I mean, like, we have a lot of atypical disruptive wake outgoes. We have quite a few... what is it? The ones that you can trade, the higher level ones, the data mined wake exceptions. We have a lot of those, so we've got plenty. So we can sacrifice some for enhanced grade access. Mass Manager is best for larger FSD classes. Deep Charge is best for smaller ones. The break-even point is a Class 5 FSD. In that case, choose Mass Manager because it will be more fuel efficient. So, it looks like Deep charge is the one that we want. Allowing larger jumps at the cost of increased power draw. That. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna pin this blueprint just until we get another engineer that does engines at a higher grade. So yeah. Well, last episode we ended it staring at a dock at an engineer's station, and it looks like we're gonna do it this way too. But before we do, actually, information on Juri Ishmak. You've learned some information about a new engineer, Juri Ishmak. Check your log for more details. Okay, well, let's check that before we end this. Juri Ishmak, which I assume we got that information from Felicity Farseer. Yeah. Specializations, mines and missiles and scanners. Might be good. Because you have claimed at least 50 combat bonds. Well, we're going to be doing that, but... So the next up, the one that we're going to want to be visiting next is Todd the Blaster McQuinn. And you can see, basically, he's already unlocked. You fulfilled your initial contract by providing 100,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers. Yeah, we did a little more than that, I think. Little more. And then the Dweller also is going to be a nice one. We've got pulse lasers. I don't know, which one should we go to first? Anyway. Well, we'll figure that out next time. For now, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your night's a good one, and sleep well. Heart hands.